We're goat wrangling here this morning, as the gift of hope might just be the perfect present for someone on your Christmas shopping list. Janette Ewen is joining us, a lifestyle expert, of course, as we know and love from City Line, and goat wrangler.
I am 100% a goat wrangler. Now, I'm feeding Dawn right now, and she's very sassy. She's had enough of the camera, so she's running off.
They're getting into the greeneries here on set. So you might see some activity behind the camera here as the goats are exploring the UT studio. Okay, so tell us a little bit about giving the gift of a goat.
Oh, well, I love the gift of the goat. They're actually with Plan Canada, and I love Plan International Canada. I'm actually an ambassador for them, which means the world to me because it's such an amazing organization. And one gift you can give this Christmas is you can give a family in need a goat. So what happens is Plan Canada arranges for a goat to go to a community that needs it. You can even do a herd of goats, and it provides things like milk, extra income, and they've got a huge range of gifts of hope. So starting at $10 for items like a mosquito net. So you can imagine how much relief a mosquito net could provide for someone, and it also can prevent malaria, up to gifts that are just a little bit more, really reasonable, including the Buzzing Bees kit, which I absolutely love because you get a beehive, which, you know, allows the people to produce honey, but it also helps pollinate. So that gives you 3 times yield on your crop. So what I love is that, you know, Plan Canada's Gifts for Hope are really a win-win-win. You're winning because you're giving them. It feels great. You know, someone in a community in need is winning, and also the person you're giving them to is winning. And they make great gifts for that person that really has everything as well.
Yeah, that's a great, it's a great touch and a sustainable gift at that. So we have some other options to go through, and let's take you through some of these gift ideas. So I believe this is the weight scale, a baby scale?
Yes, and this is great because it can really, you know, track the growth of a child, make sure everything is kept on track. Things like baby scales, or even you can give the gift of a birth certificate. And that is so important to have because it gives a person an identity, especially when it comes to young women being married under the age of 18. If they have a birth certificate, that can help prove their age and prevent that, which is really key. So these are really, you know, Plan is such a great organization. I really thought long and hard before I decided to become an ambassador with them and really examine the organization. And it's just such amazing work that they do. And whether you do work like I do, or you simply, you know, like I said, give a $10 gift of a mosquito net, you are really changing lives. And what's nice is you can get a great PDF printout for a card to give the recipient, or you can do what I like to call pairing. So you could print up the card or receive it in the mail and then go out and buy, you know, a beautiful jar of local honey to pair it with, which kind of gives that nice little gift pairing.
Yes.
Or maybe a cashmere sweater from a cashmere goat.
Which is what these goats are.
Yes, these are cashmere goats, and I just think they're absolutely adorable. I love goats. Goats and alpacas are my people.
Really? Your spirit animal?
My spirit animal, for sure. And I should mention the website is plancanada.ca, and the gift catalog is so easy to shop from. And you know what? It's a nice gift to give kids as well, especially things like the Buzzing Bee one, and then you can explain to your kids or the kids that you're giving them to the importance of it and the difference that it does make.
Okay, great. We've got some school essentials, and that actually would really speak to school-aged kids. So this is something that you can see the direct results. So what's in the school essential kit?
So it really basically is a kit of everything that they're going to need to get to school, because, you know, it's all the little things that we take for granted, and this can make a massive difference. And you can also, for just under $300, send a girl to school for a year, which is amazing because, you know, there's 62 million young women in the world who aren't in school. And we really want to help change those lives of those women. So actually, for holidays this year, I usually always treat myself to something like a nice new handbag or a pair of shoes. And instead of doing that, I shopped my closet for myself, and I sent 5 girls to school. And can I tell you how good that felt to do that? And now, for the rest of the year, I'm going to be thinking about my 5 girls and what they're up to and what they're doing in class. So
Totally.
It's a really, you know, it makes such a difference.
There's also the Mama Kit.
Really key, and now it's got everything to help with the birth of the child and then right after, which is so key in developing countries, because, you know, if you can start it this care from the beginning. It's going to make lifelong changes. And if you go onto the website, you can really track all the things that in these girls' lives that if you provide them what these steps allow. What I love about Plan Canada, and I think the biggest thing for me, is that it's giving opportunity. It really is giving hope. It's things like the goats, the beehives, they provide solutions so people can learn to run businesses, so they can have the tools to run a business to improve their life. It's making changes really at that ground level, which is so key.
Well, thank you so much for sharing great options for gift giving and ones that make a big difference and a good teaching moment, too, for your family if that's something that you're interested in getting into. We'll put the link up on our website, breakfasttelevision.ca. Thank you for being the goat whisperer this morning, Miss Janette.
I don't know how well I'm whispering or running amok, but they're very, very cute.
We should get a shot. There's a lot of shrapnel going on in front of the seat here, so we'll have some cleanup to do while Mike does his weather. Mike?
Oh, those goats are cute. And yeah, Jill, watch your step there. One of those goats left a little present for you. Right under your heels there.